Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I am going to show you some low post basketball plays that you can run with your team that run out of a 1-3-1 basketball offense. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. If you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But basically as well, I show you on Tuesdays and Thursdays some individual basketball training skills and drills. So go check that stuff out as well if you're a player or if you're just a coach who wants to pass this stuff along to other players. But basically, today I'm going to show you five really great basketball plays that you can run that these work really well against the zone defense as well as man-to-man defense and will get your centers and your post players easy points. So let's get down to the clipboard and let's check these out. Okay, so here we have the 1-3-1, and basically what I like to show on this clipboard at first is just the play running itself, and then what we will do is run it against a zone defense. So first, the low post, if you don't already know, is down there. This is the high post up here. Now, what we would like to do is get player 5 the ball or player 4 the ball for an easy shot. So basically what we will start with is having player 3 set a screen for player 1, who will use that screen and will feed the ball to player 4 in that high post. Now what we will have is player 5, he is going to go and show to the middle of the key. Now this is a spot of the court where you can run quite a few different low post moves. I will link below my top 5 low post moves that I like to show, because I did show one that has one in the middle of the key. He's just going to get that ball and he's going to go in for an easy layup. Now he could go for just a drop step on one side, a hook shot, or something like that, maybe a fake shot, and then he'll go to the other side. Quite a few different low post moves that he can run. Now against a 2-3 zone defense, what we will have is player 5 most likely playing pretty high. Now in this play, again, setting a screen for player 1, who will use that screen, and player 3 will pop out. Player 1 will then pass to player 4, and we'll most likely have the defense shift like this. Now, with this, what we can have is, because player 5 on offense and defense, player 5 on defense is pulled up to the high post, this is most likely going to be a mismatch with player 5 in the low post. Now, he could show to the middle. That is always a possibility, but I always say, if there's nobody guarding the middle of the key for the center, have him just seal out the middle and just pass the ball in or lob the ball into him so that he can get an easy layup. Now this does work really well against a 3-2 zone defense as well. We have the 3 up top, we have the 2 down low, and what we will have is most likely player 4 playing a bit higher there. However, we will get player 4 the ball, player 5 is going to seal. Now because he is sealing the ball, that's probably going to bring player 4 over. That's always an option or a possibility. But when player 4 passes the ball down to player 5, if he doesn't get that shot, player 2 could cut back door. That may be an option. And if he does cut back door and player 3 red pops down, we could then have player 4 setting a screen for player 1 and give player 3 an open mid-range shot from here or an open 3-point shot from there. Now in this next 1-3-1 basketball play, what we will have is player 2 using 5 as a screen and cutting out to the wing, out to that side. We're going to have player 1 pass player 3 the ball, and we're going to have player 4 setting a back screen on player 1. Now this may be open here and here. Those are 2 possibilities. If it isn't, player 1 is going to clear out. And what we will have is player 3 passing down to player 2, 4 popping down to the post, player 5 popping up. With him popping up, he could be open for the pass. Player 4 sealing, and then a nice easy layup. Now here is the 2-3 zone defense. Again, what we will have is player 2 popping down to that wing. That's going to bring the defense a bit lower on that right side. And now we will have player 1 pass to player 3. That's going to have these players kind of cover in those spots. And now we're going to have player 4 sealing player 1. Player 1 could be cutting towards the rim. That may be an open mid-range shot. Or if player 5 was sealing, that could be an easy layup. However, player 1 is going to go and clear. And then what we will have is player 4 going down to that low post. Player 5 popping up to the high post. This could be a mid-range shot, which most likely will be a mid-range shot. But because that is player 5's zone and player 2's zone, that may leave player 4 wide open in that post for a layup. This also works really, really well against the 3-2 zone defense as well. Now this next play will only really work against a man-to-man defense, and what we will have here is player 5 will set a screen up, player 4 is going to use that screen, and this is just going to be a lob pass to player 4 for the layup or the alley-oop or the dunk if you have a tall enough team. In this fourth basketball play, we're going to have player 2 and player 3 cutting across that free throw line. Player 1 is going to pass out to one of those sides, and he is going to go down to that low wing. Player 5 is going to come across, same as player 4, and this should be an easy high-low option. Now let's bring some defense in and check this out. So with the 2-3 zone in, with all that movement happened, player 3 can pass to player 4, which will bring player 5 up for a layup. Or what could happen is player 3 could pass down to player 5. This is going to then bring player 4 or possibly player 5 in, and that may leave the wing open as well. Or if these two players are not really paying attention, player 4 could sneak down for that layup. Now this fifth basketball play will really only work against a man-to-man defense. Let me show you what I mean. Basically, player 1 is going to pass to player 4. Player 3 is going to set a screen for player 1. He is going to cut down towards the rim, and that should be an easy layup. Now let's bring the defense in, and we can check this out. So with the defense here, we're going to have player 1 using that screen. He is going to go and cut towards the rim. He could even have an easy layup that way, or he could pass to player 4 first and then cut and then get that easy layup. Now if player 5 comes over to play help defense, that could leave player 5 open for the pass, or if player 2 covers down for the help, this could be a pass out to player 2 for the 3-point shot. Now you don't usually want to do a cross-court pass out to a wing. However, if that lane is open, you can take it. Now I hope that these 5-1-3-1 basketball plays help your team. If they do, let us know in the comments below. And anyways, if you don't know, I did have a fantastic book for you guys to read. It's called The Unbeatable Basketball Defense. It's a zone defense or a man-to-man zone defense that I have put together with quite a few other coaches. Go check that out. It's in the link in the description below. It's called The Unbeatable Basketball Defense. It's fantastic. Lots of coaches love it, and I hope you do as well. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another daily basketball video.